Hey guys, okay, so I'm gonna keep this really short because I have a really, really, really busy day. Super busy. I can't, do this drama thing all day long. I got a call this morning. First of all, no, I don't have any fake accounts. Okay, I like to do things like this, the way I'm doing them now. And the only reason why I didn't do it in writing, as I'm, maybe on my way driving somewhere else or something, is because if I state what I'm going to state now in writing, because of the censorship and because the trolls know exactly where to get you to report you, they will probably report my post. And there's a lot less censorship in videos than there is in writing. Okay, so I'm going to tell you this: for the last 4 months, I've had attack after attack after attack after attack after attack after attack by a few of the hate pages against me by using the image and the name of a woman named Allie. Okay, I ignored it because I know who she got sucked in by, and I thought, this is not her fault. This is not her fault. She probably doesn't even know me. They're such he's such a criminal Mexican that he's using her name to because he uses people. That's what he does. He does that with Ben Bergquam. He does that with Will Johnson. He does that with anybody he can, right? So he's probably just using her. The woman is probably oblivious to what's going on. She probably doesn't even know. She has no idea of who he is. She has no idea that he's a liar. She has no idea he hates Trump. She has no idea what this con artist is saying in Spanish right next to her. Probably bragging about how she's paying for, because he was bragging about it on some of the hate pages, that Allie paid for this, and Allie paid for that, and Allie paid for that, and I was like, oh my God, So I said I have nothing against her. I've never met her, I've never seen her. I've never met her. I don't have anything against her. All I've seen is some bad pictures that he posted of her on the hate pages, which I found disgusting. I found sickening. I don't know why he posted those pictures of her, to prove he was with her or something. I don't know why he did that. He took some random pictures, like infraganti pictures of her, right? And he posted them on the hate pages. His group did. So it could have only been him, because there was nobody else in Tapachula, and I've never seen her in person, so I wouldn't know. So anyway, I just ignored it. It's been going on for now October, November, December, January, February, now February. And I said, I don't have beef with her. Why would I, whatever. I mean, my beef is with a drug trafficker, deported drug trafficker, inadmissible for reentry into the United States of America for drug trafficking and money laundering. It's not with him. It's not with her. She's just a victim in all of this. She'll probably get her wallet stolen. She'll probably get taken advantage of. She'll probably get, who knows what will happen to her. I mean, he would probably sell her if the right amount of money was offered to him. If somebody told him, here's $50,000 and let's set her up to be kidnapped, he probably would, because he's that hungry. So anyway, I just said, God bless her and whatever. I didn't mention her in months. I don't think I've never even brought her up. Yesterday, I get a message from someone with a link, right? With a link. So I try to click on the link, and I can't click on it. I can't click on it. And they say, I don't know what it's a broken link or something. And I'm like, what is it to? What is this link to? And the person that sent it to me, they're like, oh, it's to Allie's page. She must have you blocked. And so that's why you can't click on it. It's some post that she made about mental peace and sanity and whatever, So I said, whoa, she has me blocked. So here I am thinking, all these months, October, November, December, January, February, this woman has no clue who I am. I've never mentioned her, not once in my life, right? Still, I don't have anything against her. Technically, she's never done anything to me other than her name appearing in 30 to 40 posts where They are degrading me, bullying me, calling me all kinds of things, threatening me, claiming they're using her car to chase me around Tapachula and put my life in danger because apparently they posted on the pages that she rented some car and that they were looking for me. But I thought, oh, no. I unless I'm hearing it from her, I'm not going to fall for this bullshit. It's probably just him, trying to get her involved, trying to create allies such as he did with Will Johnson. Right. And playing victim. But and so she's probably oblivious to the fact that he has all these hate pages and all the things that he does, and the smear campaign that he ran against me for 2.5 years, with a radical, Trump hating Democrat that lives in North Dakota. So she's probably unaware of all of this. She has no idea what's going on. So I don't have time to be messaging her. It's not my business, I mean, she'll find out because they always do. It's like with the bad boyfriend or the bad husband or whatever. Not to say that they had anything romantic. I'm not implying that by any means. I'm just saying people always find out who people are, right? She'll find out on her own, and God bless her heart, because the guy's a criminal and he'll stop at nothing for money. I'm telling you, he would literally sell her off for the right amount of money if somebody in Mexico offered to have her kidnapped. So be careful, Ali, okay? Because it's common out here. They'll set you up. He'll pretend to go into the Oxxo or into the Viva Mexico gas station and leave you outside for a second. Or while you're at the Viva Mexico gas station, somebody will suddenly come and get you, and he'll pretend he was over there filming something, and before you know it, you're gone. And somebody's asking for a ransom for you. Be careful, okay? So anyway, he's Mexican. He was in prison for 5 years. You don't know what this guy is capable of. He's capable of anything, okay? And I've been telling you guys this for 3 years now. So anyway, I when I saw she had me blocked, I was like, that's weird. So apparently this woman has beef with me, and to go as far as blocking someone who's never commented or said anything to you, it takes it's a whole process that you got to do, because if somebody comments and it's really easy, you just block them and boom, that's it. You block them, But I don't think I remember commenting or saying anything negative or anything, I don't really even watch her page. I don't know. I don't think so. That I don't, why she would block me. So it all came to me. Oh my God! All these months, I'm thinking she's completely oblivious to all of this, completely, foreign to what this guy is doing. Completely ignorant to what's going on, and maybe she's not. And here she is, talking about mental sanity and peace and whatever else over 2 comments on social media. But yet, her buddy has ran an entire smear campaign against me, and people criticize me for calling it out. I don't have anything against her work. I don't have anything against her as a person. I don't know her. But from the pictures that Oscar posted on his hate pages, she does look a lot different in person. And I don't mean that in a bad way, I feel when I watch her videos, she looks like a very short, just different. And from the pictures that he posted of her, she's very, very tall, very skinny, just very different. So I don't mean that in a bad way. She looks different. They say I look different. Well, yeah, I think everybody, maybe women look different. There's nothing wrong with different looking, saying somebody looks different. I never insulted her image. I just said she looks different, because he posted pictures of her where her hair was not done. And he posted pictures of her where she looked a lot different than she does on videos. That's just the truth. So be careful with who's out there taking pictures of you while you're staying at your hotel, Ali, or where you're walking somewhere, or where you're doing something, because he posted pictures of you on the hate pages. So anyway, it was some random pictures. I saw them, and their page was a couple pages have been taken down, but maybe some of them are still there if you want to go check them out. They have infraganti photos of you. Like, these are the people that you're hanging out with in Mexico, or were anyway. And then I said, this is maybe her rant, because it was, like such as mine is right now, will help you understand how difficult it is to deal with the social media pressure. It's not easy, Can you imagine, Ali, if every week some deported Mexican drug trafficker made a 2-hour produced show of you, insulting your family, your friends, what you look like, calling you, Ali Pendeja or this or that, and went on and on and on for 2.5 years. Oh, and then went to courts and claimed that you're harassing them. Oh, and all of this. So this is the type of person that you were hanging out with. And all I asked yesterday on that post is that for some reason you've separated from him. For some reason you guys have parted ways. I don't know why. I mean, it seems that way anyway. I'm not sure if you have, but it seems that way. And it seems to me that you've really gotten to know who this guy is. And as an American, for security of Americans, which is what you claim to be, you should really put a warning out there, because you know this guy, as I know this guy. He did something to you. I'll just leave it at that. And if you don't want to be honest, you don't have to be. It's your privacy. It's your right. Whatever. But those of us who know him know that he must have done something to you, and it would be in the Americans' public best interest for you to tell the truth. We claim to be about truth. We claim to be about honesty. We claim to be about transparency. And here you are collaborating with a deported drug trafficker, okay, who has used your name against me dozens of times. And now you're aware of who he is. Now you're aware of what he does. Now you're aware of how he operates. I think it would be the most American thing for you to come forward and make others aware. And I know you're afraid of him, and I get it. But, well, I've been afraid about Soros, and I still expose him. I've been afraid of Hillary having me killed out here, and I still expose her, and I still expose Joe Biden, and I still expose Barack Obama. Maybe you didn't know the type of person that he was, but now you know. Now you know that no, he's inadmissible for reentry into America, and if he said anything different, he lied to you, as he lied to all thousands of other Americans. Otherwise, he'd be at In-N-Out right now having a burger in Chula Vista. He's a liar, and you know that. And by withholding that information, you're exposing other people like you to collaborate with him and put themselves in danger. Thankfully, you got back home safe. Thank God you got home safe. But with someone like him, and a lot of people say everybody has a past and everybody deserves a second chance. Really? Everybody deserves a second chance? So all those migrants from Honduras who have been deported deserve a second chance? Really? Would they, if they opened up a phone and started screaming Trump? So you mean to tell me that if somebody goes down to Honduras and starts a Trump movement with all these deported migrants, okay, that have committed rape, drug trafficking, all kinds of crimes, if we start handing them Trump signs and MAGA signs, and we get them phones, and we buy them phones, and we support them for 3 years, and they start screaming Trump, 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 because they know that's what's going to get them across, you mean they all deserve a second chance? Do they? And if you guys can tell me all those Honduran and Guatemalan and South American and Central American people, all of them deserve a second chance, then you can tell me that that one person that you like and is a con artist enough deserves a second chance. Because otherwise, it just doesn't make sense to me. If all those people who have been deported and who have committed major crimes such as drug trafficking and money laundering and everything else don't deserve a second chance, then he doesn't either. Nobody does. It took me 10 years to become an American citizen, and I didn't commit one crime that could jeopardize my ability to become an American citizen. Why? Because I respect America. Why? Because I feel blessed to have even been given the opportunity to become an American. So it's a bunch of hypocrisy. I used to do this in kindergarten, so that's why I just laughed, because I've been talking about hypocrisy since I was 5 years old. It's a bunch of hypocrisy when somebody like Ali says that he deserves a second chance. Well, if he deserves a second chance, every other deported felon inadmissible for reentry deserves a second chance, Ali. And if he deserves a second chance because he fooled you and me and so many others, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I can't tell you just how gullible you are, to believe his bullshit. Because, and I think now you know who he really is. So anyway, I'm going to go. But yeah. And Tapachula is a beautiful city, It's a beautiful city where it's very cheap, just so you guys know. And this is another reason why they don't like me calling things out. Tickets to Tapachula are average $120 to $150 one way. So average $240 to $300 round trip. I'm assuming you flew out of Tijuana with Oscar El Cucaracho. The stay in Tapachula is about, for a nice, comfortable hotel, which is where most people stay. It's about $40 to $50 a night. So when these people ask you for $20,000 combined to go out there, just know something's off. Okay, that's all. And thank you, Jean. Now you understand, because I saw you commenting yesterday. About this. Now you understand what's going on. I'm from Mexico. I know scammers. I know criminals. I stay away from them. I don't have any friends in Tijuana. I've been saying this for years. You can go back and watch my videos for the last 4 years. I don't make friends here because it's a bunch of criminals around here. The farthest I will get is my neighbors. And even then, I'm like, I got to be careful with this, Everybody here is involved in some sort of organized crime in some way, I'm from Mexico City. I come from a whole different place. Oscar was born and raised in Tijuana. He's a thug. He's a malandro. That's what we call them here. Delincuentazo is what we call them here. The Mexican media wants nothing to do with him in Tapachula after finding out what he falsely said about me on their radio station. And then they discover that he's just a man that promotes caravans. And that's another thing too. Ellie, you didn't realize that he was out there promoting the caravans? I mean, let me tell you this. The caravan leaders hate me. They hate me. Do you know why they hate me? Because I'm against them. You guys were having lunch with these people. I saw you talking to them. They don't talk to me. They hate me. I'm Paloma for Trump. I'm Paloma for law and order. I'm Paloma for secure borders. I'm Paloma for America first. Why do you think Oscar is friends with these people? Why do you think they get along? How is it that you're able to travel with the caravans and be safe around people that supposedly know you're completely against them? That doesn't make sense. And maybe you didn't know, but we have audios of Oscar telling them that they're doing what they're supposed to do, that they should keep on fighting for these caravans and this illegal immigration. So that's who you were out there with, while claiming to thousands of Americans that you're against the caravans, and that you are out there as an America first patriot. Because I think I don't really know your character, your persona, or your brand, because that's really what all of this unfortunately becomes. It becomes a brand for many. I don't really know your brand and what exactly your stance is, but I'm assuming it's America first, right? You're for secure borders and you're for, all of that. So if it is, how could you be hanging out with someone who has been called out for wearing multiple hats? He tells people in America one thing. He tells the caravan leaders another thing. He tells the people in Tijuana another thing. A man who was never involved in politics until I went viral at the border. If you can find a video prior to November of 2018 of him regarding politics or regarding any sort of reporting of any kind, let me know, because I haven't been able to find one. The only thing we find is after I went viral, he decided he was going to make a business out of MAGA and out of my stance at the U.S. border with Mexico. Okay, but for me, it's not a brand. For me, it's not a show. I'm fighting for the greatest country in the world that gave me a chance to become its citizen that I will forever be thankful for and feel blessed about, okay? I'm not some thug at the border opening up a phone and wanting to make money and begging for coffees off of the American people. And that anybody that works with a deported Mexican felon is not really an American, okay? Because if that's what you do for $7, $10, $20,000, really? How much is your country worth? I'm just saying. Bye-bye, guys.